Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Ahoy there! What do we do with a drunken doggo? What do we do with a drunken doggo? Where are all the Sea of Thieves players? I have found no one. Sea of Thieves, you say? Ha! More like Sea of Disappointment. The Sea of Thieves released in March 2018 by one of my all-time favourite developers, Rare. When I first heard about the Sea of Thieves, I was super excited. It sounded like it had everything. Pirates, looting, roleplay, booty.
Silence, wench. I do not wish to be horny anymore. I just want to be happy.
I mean, where could you go wrong? It has PvP, PvE, and quite a social scene, or at least it did have.
Hello? I'm friendly. Please stop shooting at our ship. You wanna go? Okay?
Sounds like Napoleon
Shit, there
Dynamite.
sucks.
Stop shooting at our ship.
Please, we just want to go.
I played the beta of this game, I played it on release, and I took a little bit of a break. But now I'm back to see what's changed in the Sea of Thieves and if it's worth playing in 2023. Upon release, the Sea of Thieves was truly a unique gaming experience. It essentially answered the question, what happens when you throw a bunch of players together on a boat with proxy chat? And apart from discovering the fact that 99% of Xbox gamers don't know how to use a microphone properly, it was genuinely a wholesome experience.
Newsflash, asshole! I've been hearing it the entire goddamn time! Then why wouldn't you say something? Because I hate you!
It also tried to level the playing field by making it so that there wasn't any pay-to-win items. Anything that you unlocked was purely cosmetic. And what is the main objective of this game, you might be asking? Well, it's simple. Go collect treasure, sell it, and make lots of money. The unique but simple game design, combined with the unpredictability of other players, provided a gaming experience like no other title ever has. However, back when I was playing this game, it got a little bit too repetitive and it was very grindy, and eventually my joy for this game just fizzled out. However, since then they've added a ton of cosmetics, they've even added a somewhat of a story mode. They've added a new type of ship, some new tools, some new weapons, some new points of interest, some new NPC experiences, and also a battle pass and a monetized shop. So with all these changes over the last 5 years, has it improved the gameplay? Has it made it less repetitive? And the simple answer to that is no. Despite adding all this content to the game, the key fundamentals are still flawed. The game loop hasn't changed, and unfortunately, the actual community of the Sea of Thieves seems to have gotten worse. It's at this point I'm probably getting some salty comments, and as much as I appreciate your feedback,
Posh twat.
just hear me out for a second. I love the Sea of Thieves, and I have some very fond memories from the early days of playing it. As I said, I even played the beta. But unfortunately, there's only so much collecting treasure you can do before you have to ask yourself, why am I doing this? What else is there that I could be doing? Even if you go and do a Skull Island, a Ghost Fortress, it's the same result. Your reward is treasure, and that's, well, that's the point of the game. You're supposed to go and collect treasure. Another fundamental flaw is just how long it takes to get from A to B and then back to A again. It feels like you're just doing fetch quest after fetch quest with a 10-minute timer between islands. And I know sometimes the treasure's like close by, but if you're going after the big loot, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. I know it's the Sea of Thieves and not like the Puddle of Thieves, but it just feels like stuff just takes too long. I'm not saying the fix is to introduce speedboats and jetpacks, it's just the actual game loop is just a very big time sink. And I know it's a PvP game, but getting ganked when you have a big haul of treasure, it could just waste your whole evening. But the fact is, you spend this gold on cosmetics, and I'm not sure about you, but I was pretty satisfied with my pirate after spending not that much gold. And I know you can buy ships and named ships and then decorate them, and then if you have the named ship, it means you can get the loot out quicker. But it comes to a point where there's just not enough rewards. It just gets boring. And what good are having cosmetics as a reward if you can't find any other players? Because you can't trust a pirate if you say you're friendly 90% of the time, it just ends in betrayal. I mean, I get that, but it's just like, you know, even if I'm the one saying I'm friendly, there should be some knobhead trying to kill me still, but it seems like no one wants to kill each other or even come near each other. The problem with a game about pirates on the high seas is that it encourages people to be complete and utter dickheads to each other. And if you see another ship, you'll just relentlessly attack it. So naturally, people have just started to run away from each other to the point where you just don't see other players. Which has caused this vicious loop of people just not wanting to be social, to the point that I joined so many different lobbies the other night whilst I was streaming on Twitch, shameless plug, check out my Twitch, that no players I encountered had a microphone. And this was over 2 gaming sessions. And on top of that, when I played with a friend, we found 1 player in a 4-hour stream. 1 player. Everyone else just evaporated. They were not there to be seen. And that 1 player, do you know what they were doing? They were fishing at an outpost. That, I mean, they weren't even being a fucking pirate. There's someone fishing. Hello?
Are you parked? Are you dropping the anchor? Are you parking?
I don't know who the guy is who's fishing.
What the fuck?
That NPC?
I don't. Does it matter? You're not gonna park because someone's fishing?
Well, they're angry. But with this much antisocialness, you'd think that maybe it's a dead game, but the player numbers look healthy. And even on Twitch, like, there are big Twitch channels who stream this game. I mean, Summit G1, it seems to be his favourite game. And let's not forget, this game has been on Game Pass ever since its release, so it's not like there is an opportunity for new players to come in and play. Arguably, the best feature about the Sea of Thieves is how social it can be. And yet, if no one is being social, then what are we left with? What's that, Mum? Yeah, okay, I'm coming now. Sorry guys, my dinner's ready, I've got to go. Love you. Why is no cunt speaking? Why is no cunt speaking? Why is no one speaking? Why has no one got a fucking microphone? Why? Why? What is wrong with this game? No one's got a fucking microphone. Why? As much as I love shitting on stuff which is generally shit, this one, it hurts me because I love the developers and I generally think it's a good title. It just needs a little bit of TLC. As a game which can come across as predominantly PvP, you can understand why players are put off by it. The fact is, when you do see other players at sea, you're naturally going to be wary and think it's some PvP shitter. But the funny thing is about this game, it has these outposts which are so huge in design and are very well sculptured and architectured, and they'd make amazing player hubs. Now, hear me out. As much as this is a pirate game, there is a thing called parlay, where you don't fucking attack each other. And it feels like a couple of these outposts, if they just got turned into player hubs where people can go there and not get attacked, it would boost player interaction and actually encourage players to turn their fucking mic on. But not only that, it would potentially allow you to group up with other players and actually work together to take down the real pirates of the sea. You know, the people who are the hardcore PvPers. So even they would be satisfied. I'm not saying turn all outposts into social hubs, just pick a handful, or hell, just like one. One would be enough to change the course of this game and make it more sociable. And my other more controversial suggestion, and I know I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but as much as it's nice to keep everyone on the same playing field, it kind of feels like when they have sports day and everyone gets a participation reward. Sometimes better players deserve better prizes, and that can come in the form of stuff which can be seen as an advantage. I'm just saying, I'm putting the idea out there. I'm not saying specifically, but I'm just saying, would it really be a game changer if the sniper rifle came with a better scope because you got 100 kills of it? Just an idea. I don't know what it is about gaming as of lately, but it feels like a lot of games are released half cooked. They don't quite have all the content that they should do, and they're very much relying on just updating the game as it goes along, encouraging players to spend more money and wait around because the better content is coming. The reason I fell in love with the Sea of Thieves in the first place was because of the VoIP. It adds a whole new dynamic to gaming when you can actually speak to the people that you're fighting against or working together with. I know a lot of people have had negative experiences with voice chat, you know, people dropping racial slurs or just being toxic as fuck, but I have to be honest, with 90% of all voice chat communication I've had within games, it's always just been comedy. And when a game includes that within its core mechanics, I mean, realistically, you're supposed to be shouting at your teammates, telling them to put the sails up, steering the other direction, not typing on a fucking keyboard saying, oh, let's go east. I mean, who doesn't want to hear the pain and anguish in their enemy's voice as you board their ship and steal their loot? As boring and repetitive as the gameplay can be in the Sea of Thieves, I feel like if they just corrected the issue with the social aspect of this game, then I probably still would be playing it. Because social interaction is never boring or repetitive, it's always a different experience every time you go to do it with new people. But to answer the question, you know, what is the current state of the Sea of Thieves and is it worth playing? I mean, apparently there's players, people are still playing it, but as a veteran like myself, there's not enough to jump back into it. And there won't be for a long time unless some of the core mechanics actually change. And on that bombshell, I'm going to end the video. So once again, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed my video, by all means leave a like. If you want to see more of me, please feel free to subscribe. And I'll leave a couple of videos on the screen for you right now, which you might enjoy. Bye bye for now.